Not good kind.
You see, colon cancer is the #1 cancer in Singapore and Malaysia. So better be careful and be proactive, yeah?
All right. I love you, honey. I'll see you tonight. We have to talk to the kids, too, by the way, because they have to be screened. Kids will have to get screened earlier, too.
He's 50 years old. First time screening. There is 2,000 die from colon cancer every year because they will never screen. Don't play, okay?
Because they were never screened. I've got to admit it. I went in with such arrogance. I thought I'd be perfect. I thought it'd be easy. And I left shocked, stunned, and I was humbled. I didn't expect any of this. So I'm going to tell you the same thing I told my children when I broke this news to them just a few days ago. My life was saved because I got screened. And today I want to talk with you about it, so your life can be saved too. Dr. John LaProof is here. Big thanks to you, buddy. Thanks for everything. Thanks for walking me through it. Thanks mostly for saving my life. And I want to thank your team too. They're both here today. David Fitzpatrick and Anita Bierman. Thank you again for being part of the team that makes this all easy to do. So, if you don't mind, I want to thank you for the procedure, and at every level, making such a huge difference in my life. But really, this is almost a show that I'd rather you talk to me about what I need to learn. And I'm still in the beginning stages.
Mehmet, you save potentially your own life, okay? You've been writing all these great books, You the Patient. Well, now you the patient, it's you.
Yeah.
Okay? And what's it feel like to be the patient?
There's a deeper fear. I've done heart surgery of people going through big issues my whole life. The depth of the fear that I felt when I had this thing, it was like a kaleidoscope. All these images flashing in front of my mind. Many of you have had this in your lives. And I just saw that power. And not knowing, especially over that weekend, what it was going to be. It shakes you up. It destabilizes you.
What went through your head? What was going through your head?
Well, one big issue, of course, is a fundamental reality. I probably wouldn't have had this done if I wasn't the host of the show.
In a million years, right?
Yeah.
And you and I have had discussions over the years about this, and you have your point of view, and I have my point of view.
I'm a sloppy patient. It's out. That's it. I'm like a lot of us. I know I should do it, but it's just not really a serious issue for me to follow up on. I would have gotten around to a colonoscopy. If I delayed that, imagine what would have happened to me.
Yeah.
Can you just think about that?
Why do doctors make lousy patients?
Because we're not. But the arrogance. I think a lot of us have. We don't have to be doctors to be arrogant.
Right.
Yeah, so don't be arrogant, huh? The other word is ignorance also.
Dinner reservations. I've got to go out shopping, and all of a sudden it sort of falls.
So ignorance and arrogance, huh?
Well, I got
very important word.
This weekend, when you're beautiful.
So if you're getting older and older,
I was in a position where
you must be proactive. Do something about it.
She was looking
so Dr. Hiroshi Shinya was correct.
Just for a second, and you went back. And
right? So you better do your coffee enema. Clean it up.
That my patients always use, the men especially, is, doctor, just keep me alive so I can walk my daughter down the aisle. And it was my first daughter's wedding. And the amazing completion it brings to your life, to let something you love so much pass from you. It's bigger than anything else I could ever imagine, because now she's her own person.
When people are coming up with excuses why I shouldn't do it, it's not just yourself. It's your family. It's your loved ones, people who love you, okay?
But the amazing thing about a wedding in particular is you have this incredible mix of angst of this whole event, and yet it made the bliss of the event that much more savory.
And that little sound that you were hearing was the sound of a bullet whizzing by your head.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're a smart guy, and anybody who's a smart person who goes through something like this has to suddenly sit up in the middle of bed sometime 3 in the morning and say, oh my, that thing almost hit me. I guess maybe I'm not the first person in the world who's going to be immortal. You kind of go, a little bit of us, right? You think, well, maybe, just maybe. Has it changed you in any way?
Yeah, it won't be me. It does change you. Well, first of all, it awakens you to the deep emptiness that we have in our lives when we don't take charge of it, and then we get stuck in a situation like I almost got stuck in. And I did feel exactly what you say, that the world was passing me. It all like a car accident. It was all happening around me, and thank goodness I didn't get hurt in the accident. But it wasn't because I did the right thing. And that's why it's so important that we get this message out. You know, it doesn't discriminate. I mean, I do a lot of the right things. I try to do.
Yes, you see, it doesn't discriminate. You did the right thing, you eat the right thing, but still you still get it. Yeah. So the important thing is proactive.
It's not just something that you put on your to-do list. It's at the top of that list. And I feel so strongly about this, about what I've been through. I'm going to spend some time talking about it. So when we come back, I'm going to share with you why it's so critical.
Dr. Oz is the heart doctor anyway.
Your life.
Just going to hook you up to some monitoring stuff, bells and whistles. You've been sedated before?
No.
Okay.
It's a whole new experience for me.
Okay. I know you really want to be part of it.
So he's 50 years old. This is the first time he's doing colonoscopy.
Okay?
Right.
And Dr. Hiromi Shinya is the inventor of colonoscopy. Yeah.
That way, please.
It's been about 30-40 years already.
Good. Now, scoot your body back towards me, please. Good. And bring your knees up towards your chest. Great.
This is Dr. Oz column.
We're in. Mehmet, are you in any pain?
Mehmet sounds good.
Mehmet sounds asleep.
Slow it down.
All right, good.
No pain?
And
No pain.
looks like a pretty good prep. I do see a seed here, some sort of seed. Okay. You've got quite a little twisty colon. You can see right here, Mehmet, if you look at the screen. Look at this.
That's Turkish colon.
That's the Turkish colon. You have quite a windy colon. And that sort of goes along with, you have a little bit of a tendency towards what sounds like irritable bowel. And people with irritable bowel do tend to have a little bit longer colons. And in my experience, it's more windy colons as you go around. Of course, the longer the colon, the more opportunity for stool to become hard, because the whole purpose of the colon is to suck back the water. You are going to feel this right now. I'm going to go around the corner, okay?
So it suck back the water, okay? Colon is to suck the water, yeah?
Remember, you have a polyp.
There you go. That's the cancer. So if you give it to the doctor, they can tell you how long you live.
Okay, look at that screen. I predict that would be adenomatous, the kind that if you left it in, could have become a cancer.
It looks minor, yeah? It's very dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Still pictures. Still pictures, yeah. I'm actually going to take it off with biopsy. Open. I'm just taking that so you can see how big it is. 3 by 5 millimeter.
This is called the Shinya method.
Closed.
Dr. Shinya created this biopsy.
You don't have nerve fibers there to feel the pain of a biopsy. So we just took off that half of it. We'll get the other half open and closed. Perfect bullseye. You have no symptoms, right? You have no family history of colon cancer. You have no family history of colon polyps.
See, don't underestimate.
And yet you have a small polyp here that is just silently growing.
Remember, proactive friend. Okay?